You're watching UnrealEntGaming. This is Gohan from Dragon Ball Z. You want to see me turn Super Saiyan? Or should I take it to the next level? I'm also the narrator, too. Next time on Dragon Ball Z, make sure and smash subscribe to UnrealEntGaming.
With Dragon Ball Super manga chapter number 63 looming over the horizon, scheduled to be released in English next Thursday, we have a brand new summary courtesy of DBS Hype over on Twitter, which basically is going to shake the very foundation of what's about to happen involving both Merus and Moro, because Moro in fact knows of Merus' identity. Now, we are going to be including more additional spoilers and of course rough draft images and many other inclusions for this manga chapter within the week, so of course if you guys are new to the channel, then I do encourage you guys to smash that subscribe button, turn on all notifications to never miss a single update, and make sure to give this video a big thumbs up by slapping that like button down below if you guys are simply stoked, ready, and excited to find out what's about to happen next. Now, in case you guys have missed out the previous manga chapter spoilers, Merus in fact does go after Moro, and there is a significant purpose involving this because it looks like Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, Piccolo, the androids, everyone is missing, and there is a significant enough reason for that because it was Merus that in fact evacuated everybody. So what does this have to do with Moro actually learning of Merus' identity? Well, as you guys can see on screen, the following summary for the upcoming manga chapter goes as follows. The title reads Merus' resolution. As of course the summary then goes on, Jocko questions where Merus has been all this time. Merus apologizes to Jocko, noting that many things have happened. Jocko says that Moro is now way beyond what they can handle as a galactic patrolman. Merus explains that he understands this and that he is there to finish training. Training, Jocko asks. Son Goku's training, says Merus. Jocko questions where Goku and the others have gone. Moro questions just what Merus is after realizing Goku and company are now missing. Where did they go, says Moro. I evacuated them away from this area, Merus replies. Moro tells Merus to stop fooling around while he dispels his barrier. So the barrier is now gone after being introduced for literally only a couple of panels. As it then continues, as the barrier falls, Merus tells Jocko he's going to buy some time. He rushes Moro and strikes him with his staff. Moro blocks and notes that he can't feel Merus' life force energy. Your identity is that of a god, right? Merus smirks and then strikes at Moro again. Moro dodges, then goes to attack Merus again, who dodges and extends his staff to strike Moro in the face. Moro halts himself as he is tossed away, wiping the blood from his lip and having to comment, I see. So here are the facts. Fact number 1, everyone had been evacuated by Merus. That's number 1, nobody is left on the battlefield other than Merus and Moro. Number 2, Moro now knows that Merus does in fact possess that of godlike energy. So that is going to be very, very problematic going forward. And lastly, fact number 3, Merus had confirmed to Jocko that he's simply there to buy time. Now, what does this mean going forward? I really do believe that as we go forward, we are going to of course see what's going to happen as more spoilers drop, but with everyone having to be evacuated and everyone's missing, we don't know where they are. They could be on Kame's lookout, they could be elsewhere around that surrounding setting, or they could be perhaps maybe at a different location altogether. We don't know, but what is certain is that after Merus had smacked Moro with that staff, Moro now understands that this particular agent really isn't your ordinary galactic patrol agent, so this is bad. Why is it bad? Because clearly now Merus is suppressed, he's not using any of his angelic powers, he made it clear that he's there to stall for time, and with that being said, he's using his staff, he's using his gun, he's trying to do everything by using accessories and other means outside of using his angel powers to stop Moro. But now that Moro understands what Merus is, being the fact that he wasn't able to feel his life energy, this is bad only for the case in point that Moro could do one of two things to get the advantage over Merus. Number 1, he could try to absorb his Genki, or number 2, he could try and blitz his speed up in getting behind Merus and touching him in the back of the neck. So if that were to happen, that would only mean that Moro would replicate and copy all of Merus' abilities, and possibly even from there, get even stronger than how he is currently. So with our heroes having to be out and about, this is kind of a good thing because we don't know where they are, we don't know what their plan is going to be, and assumingly once everyone gets back onto the battlefield, they're going to be met with one of two different kinds of circumstances. Circumstance number one, Merus is still there holding Moro and having to hold him in place and simply still buying for time. Or two, can you imagine the conditions if everyone showed up and they noticed that Merus was beat down with Moro having to be on top of him? So that is the worst case scenario for our heroes, but of course we are going to have additional spoilers in the coming weeks, so we're going to find out what exactly is going to happen. So if everyone recovers, this only means that Vegeta is going to be back at his max power, so will Goku, so will the androids Piccolo and Gohan. But what about Majin Buu the Daikaio? We don't have any idea if he's awake, if he's sleeping, we don't know, and I think that going forward, they kind of need him in a situation to where if he's able to swap in and out with the Grand Kai, and they're able to somehow use their magic and abilities to stop Moro in place, we could have something more come about those two having to be used in place. But let's not forget what Merus said. This is simply involving Goku's training. So this only goes as far as to tell me that at some point Goku will master Ultra Instinct, even if it is for a moment. Now why is that? Because Merus made it perfectly clear that he's there to, quote, finish the training with Goku, and once Goku comes back, there is that chance that there's going to be some kind of a trigger point where something is going to be tapped within Goku that allows him to do what he did during the Tournament of Power against Jiren and use MUI even for a short amount of time. So whether that be Merus gets beat down and that's the trigger point that sets Goku off, or if it's some other means of Goku having to tap back into this power, this just goes as far as to tell me that if Merus continues this, quote, training with Moro and only having to help Goku out, that by the end of this arc, I hate to say it, but I think based on the way this is going, it looks like Goku's going to be the victor of this story, but I could be wrong. It could be Vegeta, it could be somebody else, it could be Merus. Merus could break the law of the angels, use his angelic power to take Moro down, or Moro could be apprehended by the Daikaio / Buu. Anything can really happen, and now that Moro's barrier is down, which I think is really stupid because if you really stop and think about it, Moro only had his barrier up for a few panels. I mean, it's not like this barrier actually makes a difference now, but there is that chance. Let's not forget, there is that chance. You can't rule this out. There is that chance that Moro could escape. Now you're asking, well, how could he escape, right? Well, if he begins to get overwhelmed, let's not forget, he has Vegeta's abilities, which means he could use instant transmission to hightail it out of there and leave the planet if things get sticky for him. So this is actually a really good narrative, only because you have the stage set now for everyone to literally gang up on him, but even if he gets overwhelmed, there is that chance for him to leave and come back again later. So this is why I feel as if this narrative going forward is not going to end anytime soon, because with Merus now having to square off against Moro and Moro knowing who he is, with everyone having to assumingly recover with Dende and Krillin having to be out and about with the Senzu Beans, this only goes as far as to tell me that even if they get beat down again, Krillin has the Senzu Beans. So if you really stop and look at this, this fight could go in any direction, and Moro could be obliterated in some form or fashion by Merus or Goku or Vegeta, but there is that chance, now that the barrier is down, that he could escape and come back again later. So by the end of all of this, I want to get your thoughts in the comment section below on how this could possibly end, because if you really stop and think about it, so many people, including myself, actually thought that this was going to end a long time ago, but it looks like this is the beginning of so much more to come. So is Merus going to break the law? Is Moro somehow going to escape? Is Goku going to master UI? Because I know a lot of people are going to hate that if it does happen, but I do think that if Ultra Instinct Goku were to be a thing and he were to master it and fight Moro with, then I would be acceptive of Goku winning if Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta further uses the abilities he had learned on Yardrad to assist Goku with, because I really doubt that the androids are going to win. I don't honestly believe that Vegeta is either, because for Vegeta to win, maybe if Goku weakens him, then Vegeta can come in clutch and rip his head off. That would be amazing if UI Goku were to damage Moro enough to where Vegeta kind of reverses the ROF ending, and right before Goku finishes him off, we have Vegeta just bursting on the scene and he blows Moro away. So thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for your time. We are going to have more information, more updates as of course the week continues. So again, thank you all so much. Hit this video up with a like, subscribe if you guys are new, and I'll check you all in the next spoiler video. Take it easy guys and have a great day or night, wherever it is you guys are watching me from. Thank you all so much. Peace. And the quick little reminder before you guys go, if you guys are unaware, I do have a second gaming channel located down in the description box below. So be sure to head on over to Unreal Royale and hit that subscribe button along with turning on all notifications, as to there, you guys will find all different kinds of gaming content that you will not get to find on UnrealEntGaming, titles and video games such as Grand Theft Auto, Call of Duty, Gears of War, Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, Dragon Ball Z Legends, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3, Minecraft, Blair Witch, and many other retro games on that channel. So if you guys are into gaming, then make sure you guys subscribe over on Unreal Royale. I want to thank you all so much for your time, and I'll catch you all in the next one.
This is the Galactic Emperor of the Universe, and of course I'm here to tell you to subscribe to UnrealEntGaming.
Also follow UnrealEntGaming on these social media platforms to stay connected at all times. And if you don't, then very soon you will all be dead! Oh, did someone say UnrealEntGaming? Oh my god.
The fuck's up, on? Put on some clothes!
Well, why don't you put on any clothes?
What? I don't need clothes. Jesus Christ, that's huge! What, Broly?
Freezer.
Uh-oh.
Prepare to die!
But once you get video, lots of likes, or Bill will turn you into chocolate!
Vados, get over here! Tell these mortals that I'm the biggest UnrealEntGaming fan! This is my moment! I'm a part of his notification squad! Universe 7 can have all the fun! I just want the food!
And don't forget to leave a comment on this video. Show some love for the best community on YouTube.
Kakarota!